All right, we're back. We are going to do 8.4. This is on your quadratic roots, how many roots there are, how many zeros there are. You're going to often hear me say, and then we're going to talk about the discriminant. So in our notes already, you have the points, so the quadratic roots. The points are at which the parabola intersects the x-axis. So they're either called the zeros, the solutions, or the x-intercepts. And as you can see, your x-axis is going to be here, and it's where the graph is going to hit the x-axis. Okay, so the x-axis, and there's one, so there's going to be two solutions. There's one solution, or here it doesn't hit at all, so that's no solution. Okay, so the very first thing that we have to do is we're going to give us this equation, x squared plus 4x minus 5. And the very first thing is you have to find what your axis of symmetry is, your x-axis. Sorry, your x-coordinate. So x equals, and it's negative b over 2a. Okay, so then we're going to insert. So negative b is going to be negative 4 over 2 times 1, which is negative 4 over 2, which is just going to be negative 2. Okay, so after we're done doing that, you're going to plug it in, and you can use a calculator, but I want you just to show that what you are plugging in. So here you are going to be plugging in this negative 2, so it's negative 2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 minus 5, and now you are more than welcome to use the calculator without showing any more work than that. So negative 2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 minus 5. Make sure when you are plugging in things, they are going in parentheses, and it's negative 9. Alright, so y equals negative 9. So then here's your coordinate, and it's going to go right into the middle. So we're going to do it at negative 2, negative 9. So we're going to go less than that, so negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. And then greater than that, negative 1, 0, 1. And then when you are putting these in, you're going to substitute these x just for these right here. So these are the ones that are going to be changing. I'm just going to fill these in because I've already done this ahead of time, and hopefully you guys have done it too. Just kind of going over how we do this. And then again, they are going to just repeat. Negative 5 and 0. Alright, so how we determine how many zeros we have is we're looking at the y. And when there's so in your y section where the zeros are at. So here you have a 0, and here you have a 0. So your answers are going to be negative 5 and 1. So we're going to put that your zeros, x is negative 5 and, and 1. Okay, so that is going to be your answer for that one. Alright, we're going to do one more of these ones. Oh, sorry. And if when you graph it, it should look, this one's already graphed for you. So here you are going to be able to tell where your zeros are hitting. Okay, so there's two answers, or there's 2 zeros for that one. Alright, going down to the next one. For this one, let's just do number 2. Alright. Again, axis of symmetry. So negative b over 2a is 2 over 2 times 1. And then that would be 2 over 2, which is going to equal 1. Plug it into the formula. So y equals 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 1. Now go ahead and put that in your calculator. Parentheses around it. Minus 2 plus 1. And it's going to be 0. Y equals 0. Alright, So your coordinates 1, 0, put that right in the middle. 1, 0, less than that, 0, -1, -2, greater than that, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to fill these in again because I already have them done. 4, 1, 1, 4, 9. Again, make sure that these are going to be the same. So those ones should be the same. All right, so look where your zeros occur in your y. So right here you have a 0. So your answer is going to be x equals 1. Okay. And I just want to look at this next one right here. You can just look at this one. Again, find your axis of symmetry, plug it in. So when you plugged in 1, so it should be y equals negative, and then a 1 squared plus 2 times 1 minus 3, and it should give you negative 2. And then here's your graph, and again, you're noticing where your y's are 0 and it's none, so it's going to be no solution. All right, that's it for that page. Let's turn the page and go over a few things on this one. Here, 4, 5, and 6 are just more of the same. Okay, so I'm not going to go over those ones for you, but you can see what they are. So if you need to get the video or the notes, then you can just pause it right here and get the notes really quick. The next thing we're going to talk about, though, is a discriminant. All right, so the discriminant, it's used to find the number of solutions. So instead of doing all that, if you can remember this formula, it might be easier for you. So it's just b squared minus 4ac, and you're going to use this, and I put this down in these notes right here. You're going to use the standard form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c that we used before, and then you're going to use these this rule, or I guess these common rules right here. If d is greater than 0, then there are 2 solutions. If d is equal to 0, there's 1 solution, and if d is less than 0, there's no solutions. And d is obviously just the discriminant, or the answer to your formula when you plug things in here. All right, number 7 was y equals x squared plus 5x plus 4. So you are going to go ahead and just plug in here. So again, the a is going to be whatever is in front of your x squared, your b is in front of your x, and your c is just going to be your constant. So your b right now is 5, so it's going to be 5